This is Three Beards Media. Real talk, no filters, no scripts. From sports to culture, we say what others won't. Turn it up, lock in, because it all starts right now. Live from the AKC Andrew Downs Studios and powered by Revelton Distilling Company.
Me and Jake running down the street with a handful of comic books, kicking ass and banging chicks and drinking booze
No, not
and
me.
smoking weed.
I'm married.
Yeah, well,
I'm married.
Jake,
Can't do that.
yeah. Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler. Hello.
What's going on, everybody? I had to make
It's
an adjustment there.
time for another show, and those of you
Take over.
okay, those of you we forgot to announce it last week that we were moving. What are you,
Keep going.
why? You're just gonna be a dick. 7 o'clock every Thursday from now on, because it works better for our schedules, and yeah, and it's kind of nice because we tend to, like I said last week, when it goes to like 2:04, I'm like, it's 4 minutes too long for me.
Oh my gosh.
So, and
You
now
don't have.
we have to be done by 9.
What
So
if we ever have to do like a marathon stream for like a fundraiser? If we ever did something like that, do you think
we
you
could do that.
handle it?
I would love to do that for like a fundraising thing for like a good cause.
No, I know, but I'm saying like, do you think you would have the stamina to go like, say it's like 6 hours?
If it was
7
for-
hours, 8 hours.
If it was for a good cause and I knew about it beforehand, yes. But last week, I mean, we really went, but we liked, it was a good show. It
Yeah.
just at some point I was like, are we done? Tired.
Thanks for joining us. If you're joining us live, if you're here, I did post to our Twitter and our Facebook that we were gonna start doing this. So yeah, I just sent that out a little bit early, but I knocked my Thor.
Mighty Thor.
I got this, and this for
And the
$5.
pixelated?
Yeah, for $5 each.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Shout out to your local Mayhem, our local comic book shop.
I got these. I got the RoboCop and the Clarence Boddicker for us. The RoboCop is Jake's and the Clarence Boddicker, because I really like Clarence Boddicker. I think he's one of my favorite characters in the movies.
Bitches leave.
Wow. I guess he doesn't like us as much.
Guns.
Yeah, we got some Boddicker ones. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
finally.
It's like immediately I'm just pissed at you.
I know, like right away. Like we were like,
Because I always lead.
we were hanging out earlier today and we were listening to last week's show, so we had some ideas about,
You know what, man?
I do not have time for your candy ass hero shit.
Hey, Jerry.
now you got to do the Seinfeld.
Oh my God! Could you
Did you
imagine?
notice I have a puffy shirt pin?
Oh no!
So I get chilly because Jake knows I'm.
You want chili? I got chili.
I got chili in cans. So I got this, and I forgot a while ago I bought one of those Walmart things. It was like $25. They had all sorts of different IPs, but like they had like a mug and like a PVC statue and a T-shirt and like maybe right, and everyone was slightly different. And there was a Seinfeld one, and it had a PVC Fusilli Jerry. And it also had the puffy shirt pin. So I had this on and I wore this for a while, like a year or two of my life. And every time I went in to get smokes, I'm always ready with my ID. Like I hate it when people, like I've done that job. I do not want to give that to other people. So I always have my ID ready. And while I wore this, every time I tried to get my ID out, the person would be like, "You get a Seinfeld thing, man. You're old enough. I know. I know how old you are.
It's true.
You're fucking old."
Hey man,
Hey man.
as I get older, I'll tell you this: I cherish the nights that my dad and I would watch syndicated George Lopez and then syndicated Seinfeld. I think I never watched the show. Well, first of all, I never saw Seinfeld when it aired because I was a baby. But George Lopez, I think rarely I ever actually watched a current episode. I watched most of that shit in syndication.
Probably. Well, see, when I was growing up, it was Nick at Night. Cable was kind of starting out.
Yeah.
So Nick at Night was Nickelodeon was the kids, but Nick at Night, they had like Mr. Ed and Leave It to Beaver.
Friends.
No.
No, I mean, sorry, later they added shit like that.
But I'm saying like that's how I got to know the shows from the 50s.
Nick at Night was how
Lassie.
Nick at Night.
Naked at Night?
Naked at Night. Nick at Night. George Lopez is. I watched it on Nick at Night.
Yeah, by the time you were young or
Yeah.
whatever, but that's what they started off with, and so
Anyway,
that was kind of fun. You know,
we got to start the show off right.
all right.
It's a long box. Oh, you know what? I
Huh.
used to have a graphic for that. The long box.
Really?
I should see if I still have it. Because I
Do
could
you want me
drop
to
it.
start?
I would have to re-edit it so it had because it has audio on it. So I would just need to like cut the audio on it and just play it on the board and have it on the screen. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
You can go first because I went first
Right.
last week.
So a couple of like last week, I was just chilling. I have a lot of chilling time since they killed the radio station, and no, they did. So one day I was like, I don't remember what it was, but I'll watch random movies I haven't seen in a while if I find them on one of those free streaming services or on one of the, I think it's 4 or 5, but it used to be 7 or 8 fucking subscriptions I have. Christ's sakes. And I found What About Bob on this streaming channel that was free
Not Tubi.
with ads.
Or was it Tubi?
I don't think it was. Maybe it was Tubi. Tubi's great, by the way.
Unless you're getting those Tubi originals, those movies are bad.
Oh well, yeah, but
I know what you mean.
so I watched. So I saw What About Bob, and I'm not sure what the impetus behind me watching it was, but I didn't really care because it was just a great daytime, nothing to do movie.
Dad for Noon.
Yeah, it's like 90 minutes. You know, it's a short,
Yeah.
tight 90 minutes. It's got amazing performances from everybody in it, you know, and
I mean, there's a lot to be said about art that challenges you, but sometimes it's just nice to have your comfort food.
oh
You know?
yeah, and that's one of those movies that I can watch over and over again and not get tired of, despite the fact that Richard Dreyfuss has turned into a right-wing piece of shit.
I
Which
don't know what you're talking about. It
What?
kind of sounds like it.
Sheriff, I can't do Richard Dreyfuss. I got to work on my Richard Dreyfuss.
You were just
That was your Richard
I
Dreyfuss.
have
That
never
sounded like
seen
Barney
someone-
Fife.
bail on an impression and be so disappointed so quickly. You're like, no, I'm not even going to fucking do that.
What do you mean we're gonna go out to sea? That's pretty good, I guess.
It's a shark.
It's a shark.
It's a shark.
What a good looking new guy.
You really can't add that to anything.
What?
There's a big fucking shark, and you just hear that music underneath it. You just ate a kid. All right, we're gonna get sued.
Anyway, so What About Bob is really good. But what I was realizing is that the
I'm
kind
sorry, I didn't mean to
of the
spit on him
the
there.
guy that makes that movie more than Bill Murray, it's actually Richard Dreyfuss as a straight guy. And I don't mean sexuality.
we know the comedy straight, man.
Right. But what I'm saying is like if Richard Dreyfuss doesn't give his all,
Yeah.
and he does, he goes nuts.
Oh, they both commit.
Right. But not saying that. I'm saying Bill Murray does too, but without that other side of it,
No, I'm saying the same thing you are. Yeah. That they
I'm glad you
We agree.
interrupted my long box
Oh,
to
son
tell
of
me
a
that you were
bitch.
saying the same thing.
As if you don't do this shit to me. You do this. You can play a drinking game. When you get so offended, but I can argue you talk to me just as much as I talk to you on your long box.
No, I try
Somebody
not to.
can clock it somewhere. You fuck.
I do it so that you won't feel bad about being a dick and interrupting me all the time. Anyway,
Let me spend 20 minutes talking about what about Bob.
we've spent 5. It's a great movie if you're if you're looking for comfort movies. This is the long box. You're gonna my long box is what you're gonna rely on rainy days and like, what should I watch? What did Tyler watch last week? What did Tyler watch?
Stop it. Can I go now?
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
My long box is a little movie called Mortal Kombat 2.
Ooh.
It came out this past May.
Yeah.
And I will say, and I think you and I reviewed it, and you and I both were kind of like, it's a fun movie, but it's kind of how we felt about Green Lantern, where there was a lot of things we liked, but there was a lot of shit we didn't like. I think this movie does a really good job of listening to that criticism and doubling down on what makes us love Mortal Kombat. What makes Mortal Kombat great? It's ridiculous, over the top gore, and overly convoluted magic. Because I'm sure you could find it. There's probably like 3-hour videos trying to explain the Mortal Kombat games in the timelines because they're so convoluted.
Yeah.
And this movie kind of falls into that, but I think for the most part, it does a really good job of playing the hits. Like I was watching it with my wife. She eventually we started watching it after watching Lanterns.
Yeah.
She went to bed and I finished it. I was having fun with it because there were so many moments where I'm like, oh, there's this character, there's this character, oh, they're in this, and blah 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 blah. I just think what's frustrating about this movie is while I enjoyed it, I just feel like this could have been the first movie and we wasted so much time in that first movie because spoilers, the original character that they made for that first movie,
spoilers,
they kill him pretty quick. And because fans hated him, because why would you make an original character when you have like 70 fucking fighters to choose from in the Mortal Kombat games?
Yeah.
And I think it alleviates a lot of that. And like I told you, after I watched it and I texted you, I was just like, it was what I wanted. It was stupid, it was gory, it was ridiculous, convoluted, and it was a whole lot of fun. It's exactly what I want for Mortal Kombat. I just, again, I wish that it was the first movie and then the second movie we got some other things. And I also like they do play with the lore a little bit and they do make changes, and there's changes that I think make sense, and they don't fall into the trap where they have to like beat for beat follow the Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 storyline.
Yeah.
And they can kind of tell their old story.
Is this the one with Carl Urban?
Yeah. He's really good. He's really fucking funny as Johnny Cage. Oh, Johnny Cage's arc is kind of funny because it's the way the trailers make it and the way that this movie portrays it. You really think he's going to be the main character, but he's really not. It is much more of an ensemble thing, but clearly he's the biggest star of this movie because a lot of these are lesser known actors because they spend more money on the ridiculous gore, which is what I would want. I like the design of Shao Kahn. He looks really cool in this. The first fight with him and Gerard is really fucking cool. And if you're hardcore MK fans out there, you know who Gerard is. Sindel's in it. Katana, Jade, fucking Noob Saibot shows up. Oh, I was like, fuck yeah. Because it is because in the games, when Bihan dies, he comes back as Noob Saibot, which is a silly name because it's the names of the creators, their last names backwards. So Tobias, it was Saibot, and Boone was Noob. Stupid. You guys know it. But fun movie. I recommend it.
You guys know it.
If you're a hardcore Mortal Kombat guy. No, I would recommend it. It's a fun movie.
It's good.
It's not, like I said, it's not going to challenge you in any way. It's just a silly, fun movie. I recommend.
It's not gonna challenge.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Before we talk about lanterns, let's take a quick break.
Oh yeah, sounds
and then
good.
when we come back, we're going to talk about Lanterns episode 1.
And boy, fucking how
I have been chomping at the bit to talk about this show.
Yeah.
All right.
Stick around.
In the heart of Des Moines, one name stands above the rest. Step inside, where tradition still matters. Warm, familiar, unmistakably Iowa, where every guest is welcomed like family. Service that's personal and never rushed. Fresh starts made daily. Iowa beef, hand-seasoned. Guided by fire, built on flavor. Served with pride. A bar as bold as the menu. Featuring the old-fashioned we're known for. A place that stays with you long after the night ends. Iowa Beef Steakhouse, 1201 East Euclid Avenue, Des Moines. Steak, done right. Not every animal gets a fair shot, but that's exactly what Animal Lifeline of Iowa is here to change. Since 1986, they've been stepping in for the ones who need it most. Injured, abused, orphaned, and special needs cats and dogs across Iowa. This isn't just a shelter, it's a lifeline. As Central Iowa's only no-kill shelter dedicated to special needs animals, they provide life-saving care, rehabilitation, and the opportunity for every animal to find a forever home, no matter how long it takes. But here's the deal. They can only save as many lives as the community supports. So get involved. Donate online. Hit up the Animal Lifeline thrift store, where every purchase fuels their mission. Or, better yet, find your next best friend and adopt. Because every tail wag, every purr, starts with someone like you. Animal Lifeline of Iowa, where we provide much-needed TLC and a safe space until they find their home.
Hello.
Should I look at the camera like that? I feel like it's weird.
So welcome. Let's look at the camera for this segment.
Hey,
Hey,
how are you?
so I like comic books.
I
I'm
feel
also
like,
make music under the stage name
okay.
The Amazing T-Bird. Did I tell you that I made a fucking birdhouse on Monday night, dude?
A T-Bird house.
An amazing T-Bird house. You believe that shit?
Can you believe that shit?
Do you believe this fucking asshole making a
Hey,
bird house?
what are you doing?
What are you doing? What do you think you're doing?
All right. So Tyler and I, we were talking about this today,
Oh,
getting ready for the show. We were saying that Green Lantern is kind of like the unofficial mascot of the show, in a sense that the first 2 episodes of the show were, I got them over there on my shelf, the Green Lantern Earth One books. And so you and I, we literally talked about this very show, since the beginning of our podcast.
yeah, and it's interesting. I'm glad that we both wore Marvel themed.
I know. I was looking down and I
Fucking
realized I had a
dicks.
Spider-Man shirt on.
Oh yeah, Green Lantern's the official. Are you sure it's that
Hold on, hold
Spider-Man
on.
and Captain fucking America?
I'll grab some Green Lantern
Okay.
books. Hold on.
He's gonna grab some Green Lantern books. While he's doing that, I'm gonna tell you all about Mutual of Omaha and what they can do for you and your retirement. If you have thoughts about retirement, then you should definitely reach out to Mutual of Omaha.
Should I just like
you ready?
set it here
Back?
to be like,
Okay.
see Green Lantern?
Yeah.
We're big, huge Green Lantern.
big dorks.
Oh yeah. Or the Green Lanterns, Jeff John.
Before
Show my nerd cred.
Before Big Bang Theory made it a popular shirt, the Green Lantern shirt. For a long time, you could get a Batman or a Superman or a Flash or Green Lantern. Yeah. And I special ordered a Green Lantern shirt like back in the aughts. Like before ordering shit online was like a big thing. Now it's like, oh, I just ordered about 14, but back then it was like, I don't know. I'm going to press OK. It's probably going to be the wrong size. And, but I got this shirt and nobody had a Green Lantern t-shirt. And that was serious nerd cred.
I used to have one back in the day. I need to get a new one. I was thinking about I want to get a green. They have trucker hats like this.
I had one.
I want to get a Green Lantern trucker hat.
I think I bought a newer one because my old one that I wore to the actual movie.
I need to find my power rings.
Is just trashed. Yeah. But I do have a newer one. I just never wear it.
I will say I'm glad this show is out because I'm back into reading Green Lantern comics and cartoons. So my son has been getting into Green Lantern, and it's like I'm not trying to indoctrinate the guy, but I mean, if it's on,
I'm not
trying
to indoctrinate the guy.
So Lanterns, episode 1.
Sorry.
We kind of. I just think it's so funny because everybody had opinions about the teaser. You and I were positive because we knew what this was going to be.
First one, I was like, okay, but
this one that came out a few weeks ago, I was like, trust
that
me.
One
so
bricked me up, dude. I was like,
well, I cheated. I cheated on this because on Friday they released the first scene, the
Still
first 5 minutes,
and you watched it,
and I did, and I didn't say anything to you. I wasn't going to say anything until Sunday, but I immediately thought, oh boy, we're cooking. Like, holy shit. Because the intro of having John, like, first of all, Damian Lindelof, is it Lindelof? Him, Tom King, and I can't think of the other guy. I got to probably pull that up. But those three have been in TV for a very long time, and it shows. This feels like a TV show.
We were talking about Watchmen being such a great fucking show.
Yes.
Apologies to Alan Moore.
I love that show.
But Watchmen, the Watchmen series was fucking
amazing.
A fucking plus, dude.
Yeah.
Yahya Abdul-Mateen.
Yeah, it's a really good series. And that's why that's why I had no worries about this show when it was announced.
Yeah.
I had no worries at all. Especially because you have three guys that have proven that they love this genre, they care about this genre, and they're really good at deconstructing it and finding ways to tell the story in a new way.
Yeah.
Because, at the end of the day, this is a very adult approach to a very silly character. Let's be honest.
Fuck every other word.
I love Green Lantern, dude.
I was cool with.
I've showed you all the books and everything. I love him, and you and I have had the same thing. His power is kind of silly, but it's also the most badass because it's whatever he can think of. And as a creative person, that's such a cool concept.
I've always like in back in the day, they had these superpowers action figures, and it coincided with the release of Burton's Batman. So it was around 88, 89. And they had Batman, Aquaman, Superman, Lex Luthor, Brainiac, and they all had some sort of action.
Yeah.
And the only action, and they were pretty well sculpted. I think they had knee articulation and hip and shoulder and then neck. So it wasn't like super great. But the one for Green Lantern was he would do this.
Yeah.
He would pop
and
up.
Then you could
he would pop up his.
So that's why I was saying that first scene is amazing. It's such a great intro because it's world building. It's establishing that at this point in 1996, Hal Jordan has become public that he is the Green Lantern. And at that point, I think they say he had been doing it for 10 years. So he's been a Green Lantern since 1986. So this explains why he's so haggard and pissed in 2016. Excuse me, I'm stuttering tonight. When we meet him with John, and that opening scene, I love how they did it because it's such a smart way to get around with the effects of like de-aging him with makeup and then presenting it through a CRTV so you can add an extra filter to make him look younger. I think that was really smart. And then the sequence of John Stewart Sr. yelling, "Are you afraid?" as he's pointing a gun at his child with an apple on his head and bullet holes in the wall to show he's been doing it for a while. And John says he's not afraid.
It's a very morbid and really fucked up version of hey, I'm gonna mark how tall you are.
Yeah.
On this
with
on
a
this
bullet
door
hole.
frame. Except for I'm gonna do it on the garage out back.
Yeah.
On the side.
And
this fucked up.
I just gotta say, like, perfect casting for Aaron Pierre. It's just Aaron Pierre, right? Yeah. Aaron Pierre, Kyle Chandler are perfect for these characters.
Yeah.
Hal Jordan, I was so happy to finally see this because I texted you this. You said, I don't know about that. But for me, I was like, this was worth the wait. This was worth all the talk because I wanted this at the bare bones of this. All I wanted was Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart in a buddy cop scenario working together as Green Lanterns. I fucking love that idea. And now you're going to throw in Guy Gardner too at some point. I'm loving this.
Let me correct. I'm going to take this off so they can watch us because we're the stars of the show.
No, I'm keeping it up for me so I know how to edit it. So you can take it down if you want to make a point.
No.
Oh.
I just like doing shit to fuck with you and make you like really frustrated. I probably forgot what I was gonna say, so sorry.
I was talking about Hal and John, and I said it was worth the wait.
Oh, let me go ahead and establish what I was trying to really say, which was the show is fucking great.
Yeah,
I would wait, but the show being so good doesn't negate the fact that we've been waiting like 11 years.
Well,
like it's been in development
like 4
times. At one point, it was going to be Kyle Rayner.
And Alan
we
Scott.
talked about that last week. So to have Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, first of all, we've seen Hal Jordan in live action, but we haven't seen Jon Stewart. So have we? No. So that's awesome that we finally get those two beloved characters together. And the fact that
because that's a lot of people's that's a lot of people's Green Lantern
is Jon Stewart.
Is Jon Stewart because the cartoons.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The JLA cartoons in the 90s and stuff were Jon Stewart. Yep. But in the comics, by then Hal had become like a heel. He'd become the Parallax shit. So,
and there's this again. When you have people that have worked in TV and people that understand this, like I was impressed with how much lore was in this episode.
Yeah.
And how happy I was to be like, okay, again, let's do something different. Let's do a grounded approach to a fantastical character, but then also slowly work in those fantastical moments.
Yeah.
And it works so effectively because a couple of the times it's used for humor, like when he makes the $20 bill and he makes a bottle opener, open the lady's beer. Like, and Jon Stewart used it to light a woman's cigarette after fucking her in the parking lot.
So brand new key is the song playing. Okay. Now, if you listen to the song is about young man and woman fucking.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got
Yeah.
a brand new key. So when the Kids in the Hall came back on Amazon like 4 or 5 years ago, and they did like one season, there was one episode, and in the through thread of the episode, they showed it like every other skit, was this guy who was the DJ at the end of the world. And he was literally in a bunker, and everybody he knew had died, and everything on the surface was terrible, but he had power, and he had one record, and it was Brand New Key. And so he just kept playing it, and then the record would stop, and he'd be like, "Okay, folks, that was Brand New Key by Melanie."
It just starts playing again.
No, and then he would say something about whatever, and then at the end of the episode, his power runs out, and it's dark as fuck, but weirdly hilarious. Because I really got into that song for like a summer.
I love the whole thing of like staying true to the characters. And you and I have talked about this. Yeah. It's best when you let creators tell the stories they want to tell, but stay true to who these characters are. John has always been the emotionless the opposite of Hal Jordan as a Green Lantern. Because Hal has always been cocky and impulsive.
Yeah.
And he's such a dick in this episode, but I love it because Kyle Chandler is so charming, that's what you need. Hal is a charming asshole.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier today. How when he flies off like in a huff, that's him being impulsive, and then he goes to Nebraska, and John. I love the sequence of John having to go through all the shit to get on a plane.
Okay, before that,
and get to Nebraska. Hang on,
no, because
just wait a second. So he gets to Nebraska, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that was a test."
Yeah.
And it's like, no, it wasn't. You were just an impulsive asshole.
Well, because the scene before that, he jumped out of the car and it goes off a cliff.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to tell him to protect himself in the ring.
Sure.
So it's like, he just continues to be an impulsive asshole to this guy.
And then he tries to justify it by like,
and then
I'm
John
testing
being
you,
like,
I'm training you.
Yeah, John being like, no, fuck you. You forgot about me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he gets the message. And I love this touch where he has the ring on after the car crash, John does, and then he gets that message of Hal's consciousness from 2006.
Yep.
And it's he tells us and John that you have to, like, Green Lanterns are supposed to upload updated consciousness to the ring. And Hal hadn't done it in 10 years because this is happening in 2016, which is probably, like you and I said before we went on the show, the bulk of the show is going to be in 2016.
Yeah, we think so.
And then branch out to other shit because we know Sinestro's in this show.
Yeah,
and there's other stuff with space. But like all that shit with the consciousness, I thought was really cool because you keep seeing different versions of Hal throughout this episode.
Yeah,
when 1996. When he still believes in the Green Lanterns, 2006, when he's still a good guy, still believes in the Lanterns. He's been doing it for a while. But now in 2016, he's not uploading his consciousness. No. He's not charging his ring. He's not doing anything with the Guardians.
Yeah.
He's barely a Green Lantern at this point.
But he ain't going to fucking give it up to anybody.
And John
either.
is his replacement, and he won't let him have it. Yeah. And it's such a good show, man. And
it's so good.
Like, there's so many moments where you kind of forget it's a Green Lantern show.
Yeah.
And then he flies off and you're like, oh yeah. Or he makes a bubble or something.
It was a minimum of Green Lantern-y stuff, I guess, if you will.
It was enough for me.
Yeah. Look, to me, like, it's got to make sense. I don't care how much or how little you have. It's got to make sense. And in this episode, it all made sense. So if you want to have an episode where it's all constructs and shit, as long as it makes sense to the story of the fucking episode, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. It's the same thing with the consciousness thing. I don't remember. It might be in Green Lantern lore somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
I don't either.
If it's a new thing, I think it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, and you can play with these characters because look, it's an adaptation. No matter what you say, it's an adaptation.
It doesn't need to be beat for beat the same fucking thing. If you want go read the comics.
It's kind of boring if you just beat for beat, right?
Yeah, just because what am I doing? I should just read the book. And yeah, I totally agree that, like, if that's a new thing, I'm into it. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I think I wanted to talk about the thing where He tries to get arrested to talk to the alien
yeah.
who shot.
Well, that's what we were talking about.
Because 4 people are dead.
Well,
he goes
that's
to
what he does the
Rushville.
$20 for, is so he can piss those guys
Yeah.
off by playing that song over and over.
So
and
him
over.
and John are in Rushville because his 2006 consciousness says there's hail in Rushville.
Yeah,
Aliens
which he
in Rushville.
makes fun of him later
Yeah,
because
because John
it
is like,
sounds like aliens.
he goes, aliens in Rushville. Jesus Christ! Like John just fucking hates him, and I love it because it's a buddy cop show. This is what I want.
That's what I want.
I almost hit the
Okay,
drop, but I'm not.
Do
gonna.
it. Just do it. Okay.
That's what John
That's
thought.
what I want, Kramer.
That's what John thought when he saw Hal fly off. Just that. You motherfucker. Also, I think it's funny that it is a very adult show and they talk like adults. And it's so much so that John just fucks some woman who then we find out is married to the rich guy in town, William Mason, who bails out Hal Jordan.
My first thought was
Jordan.
that she was one of the aliens. She was trying to
Yeah, I
get
thought
him to
that
lower
too.
his guard. But he does have sex with her, and it turns out that Garrett Dillahunt's character, who's fucking great
What's it like
and
to
everything.
eat meat off another man's grill? I was like, what the? Oh, yeah. And I just love that because he's like, well, I had sex with his wife, and he knows about it.
I like.
And then
how
Hal just being like, I'm impressed.
when they first met him, they were like, "Oh, what is this? Some kind of militia bullshit?" And he's like, "I don't give a fuck what you believe, man. Right now, it's humans versus aliens."
So he believes Hal. He's the only person that believes Hal that has to
Yeah,
be an alien.
he wants to help him
because everybody else is like, this is just another
And
mass shooting.
Well, his daughter-in-law is the sheriff, so he makes it happen that they talk to him. And the fucking interrogation scene, chef's kiss. All right, I'm taking this off.
Oh, well, the whole sequence when they're in there and he's interrogating him, and I cackle because the first thing he refers to is the first national championship that Nebraska won. And I'm telling you, if you were born in Nebraska, you know that answer. And then
What's
you
the
asked
answer?
me 1970. There was like
Jim Devaney.
Yeah. First 200-yard rusher, Frank Solage. There was the other one. What was it? There was first Heisman winner, Johnny Rodgers. Like I'm sitting there answering it.
I figured you were.
And
which
then
I loved.
I love that because in my head, I'm also understanding what Hal's doing. He's establishing a baseline. Then he can deviate questioning to prove you can only look up factoids. You can't think.
Well, the other thing too, he was making the point that like you came to Nebraska, so you guys looked up this amount of stuff, but you didn't bother with the minutia that everybody knows, like the fucking random, like, hey, what about this or what about this? I know you know everything about fucking Nebraska football because you studied Nebraska football because you were coming to Nebraska.
And I love the fact that this show.
But do you know who Madonna is?
I love the fact.
Do you
that
know
the
who
show,
Michael Jackson?
I know. I love the fact that the show loves to just go right for it and just say you don't have an opinion on Barack Hussein Obama.
Oh yeah,
because it's true.
Yeah.
I lived in. I was born and bred in Nebraska, brother, and I could tell you,
hey brother,
from where I was in Nebraska, that fucking birth certificate thing was a big fucking deal. So you better believe his way of figuring him out was 100%. That's the way. He's just the president. You don't have an opinion on the president. And then,
by the way, nobody
when he throws him up against the window, and he goes, everybody fucking knows Harry Potter goes to Hogwarts, and he's got the ring up to his head.
By the way, none of those same people bothered questioning whether or not Elon Musk should be involved in the running of our government. Just throwing that out there.
Also, the that whole sequence, when the alien,
I loved it, dude.
When the alien turns it back on him and saying like, let's say I am this, I have this thing in my heart that's going to explode that would level this town.
Hypothetically, I have something tied to my control to my spine.
So if I die, I'm going to level this town. And
he sets it off somehow.
But the amazing thing is how they worked in the oath.
Mm-hmm.
And because this is what's so smart about it, because it's layered, because it's like, one, it's a good way to make Hal hate this guy because he's mocking the oath.
Right.
some people are like, it's disrespecting the oath that the alien jokes about it first. And I'm like, no, it's establishing them in the world. Can't talk. Establishing them in the world.
Yeah.
And giving them presence and saying, hey, everybody in the universe knows who the Green Lanterns are.
I really
don't
wish
fuck with them.
I really wish you were all those of you who are upset about the oath. I really wish all of you were as upset about like flock cameras. Just saying.
Or AI,
but
data centers.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things to be really pissed about, and you're fucking wasting your energy on a fucking fictional. Anyway,
so when Hal gets him
Right.
and then finally gets him down, I wanted to talk to you about this because I said this too, because somebody mentioned it on like Reddit or something. That ring that Hal had on wasn't fully charged, and he managed to still, without full power, because his will is so strong, to tank that fucking explosion.
Well, most of it.
I mean, there's still some like shock.
Oh yeah.
But he contained most of it.
Oh yeah.
Not even on a full charge.
Yeah.
And then just hits it, and then perfectly does the Hal Jordan thing of popping up and being like, "I told you he's an alien."
Yeah.
But I just love this shit.
I
man.
just really liked the.
I love the ring
sequence.
how
I'm
it
a
looks.
huge fan of like actor moments, like moments between actors, and this one I really liked because the guy playing the prisoner did a really great job of switching that moment where he just goes from, I don't know why you're asking me all these things, man. I'm from, and then finally he's just like, all right, well, hypothetically say I am an alien. And it's just like, now I read an article with Damon Lindelof who said, you got to have the oath somewhere in that first episode.
It's in the, he says it in the behind the episode thing at the end. Yeah.
Sorry, it wasn't an article I read. Sometimes I confuse things.
Well, yeah, because it's an HBO show, so it has the inside the episode thing.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I really liked the one of the things about on this season.
Yeah. I love that little preview at the end.
Right. One of the things that I felt like, I don't know about you, but I feel like Guy Gardner is going to be a way bigger part of this show than we thought.
Well, I mean, they had to explain why John doesn't have the ring in 2026,
right.
and how Hal got it first, or how Guy got it first.
I feel like by the end of this first season, if it's the only one, I feel like by the end of it, we're going to have way more Guy than Hal.
I've also heard
making that call right now.
Well, this first episode must have been a big deal for HBO because I've already heard them rumbling about a season 2.
Good.
And I'm thinking,
why do you after one episode?
I think there's a reason it's not Green Lanterns. I think the reason that it's Lanterns is they're going to try and incorporate all of it.
Yes.
And I think
we've made the point that character.
So I was reading Jeff Johns' Secret Origin.
Yeah.
So how he does it.
Through it.
Because I was thinking William Macon in this show is really William Hand, who creates the Black Lantern and creates the Blackest Night. And I was like, because I was telling you this, I was like, I think these guys are going for that. Because in Secret Origin, Abin Sur comes to Earth.
Yeah.
And Hal says that he felt like that ship directly hit Rushville for a reason.
Yes. Yes.
So when Abin Sur is coming to Earth, it's because he knows that's where the Black Lanterns are created on Earth.
Because Earth is a fucking backwater of a planet, just like in Secret Origin. It's explained that Earth, nobody goes to Earth. Why are you going?
Why is a human being a Green Lantern?
Issue that opens up with him flying to Earth? They're like, "Why are you going to Earth?" And he's like, "It's my destiny." But it's like it's a backwater nothing. It's a cesspool. So, yeah, I believe they are going with the Secret Origin stuff where the ship crashed. Hal did not know that Atrocitus was on board, or there's evidence, but he doesn't.
Think you're going to bring in Atrocitus?
I really do. I think that guy, John or Ben Victor, can't remember his whole name.
What?
The actor who plays Anton.
Oh,
we haven't seen him yet.
Right. You think he could?
Well, I think he's gonna.
I
think just like the comic, Abensur crashes because Atrocitus escapes and kills him.
And he's already
And that's how. But here's in this story, Hal is going to see that there was somebody else that escaped, but he doesn't know who it is, and he just right.
Yeah.
So he tells himself, he sets something up like
every 10 years he's coming back to Rushville
or whatever. Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, if you notice, it keeps happening every 10 years because he starts in 86.
Yep.
He comes public in 96.
Mm-hmm.
He's just doing Green Lantern shit till 2006. And then at 2006, he's already talking about Rushville.
Yeah.
And then when it gets brought up again, and this is what I love. It feels like a TV show where I'm questioning what's going to happen. And I have all these theories, and you know what? I want to come back for number 2 and 3 and 4. I think there's 8 episodes.
I don't know what happened between 2006 and 2016, but I do know that this is an integral part of this Hal Jordan, that he fucked up his first job as a Lantern after he got the ring.
Yeah.
Is that he let whoever it was go, or he couldn't find them. They escaped before he got there. And he's pissed at himself for never finding that whoever it was.
Yeah.
That's his main mission.
And
no matter all the other shit, he's still haunted by that first fucking failure. And I guarantee you Sinestro is going to throw it in his face. Or he's going to be, because there's going to be flashbacks to it.
I have a feeling that this show has been focusing so much and talking so much how this could shape these characters in the trailer, that these characters can shapeshift, that they're dealing with, the Manhunters.
Yeah.
I don't think that's really how. That's spoilers, dead at the end of the episode.
There you go. Wow, didn't even think about that.
2 reasons.
But he
does. 2 reasons. He's not wearing the ring.
No, but he does
John
have a tan
doesn't
line.
have the ring either.
No.
And John would if Hal's dead. He's entitled to that ring.
Right.
And Guy has his own ring. And they're going to explain in the time between 2016 to 2026 of why or how Guy Gardner got his ring first before John. I don't know. And we'll figure it out.
It'll be great.
And also got to give...
Super excited.
Before we go, I think there's a moment where we can give James Gunn props. Because this is... Unlike Supergirl, this is the first DC property that it feels like someone else is doing something.
Yeah.
And he gave them the creative freedom to do whatever the hell they wanted with this story. And they can piece it together. We know John is going to be a Man of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I'm excited for that. And again, we don't know what's going to happen to Hal. Is he dead? Is he not? We don't know. But
we're going to have a lot of fucking fun watching, dude.
So much better than I expected. And I got to say, it feels amazing for this character to finally get its due. And to have 2 of the biggest Green Lanterns in it. It's fun. You were going to clap, weren't you?
I was. Fucking douche. Hey, time for a break.
Enjoyed it. I would recommend it. We did kind of spoil it if you haven't. But I would recommend sticking around for episode 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7,
if you are a fan, I'll tell you this. The vibe that I got from the show in terms of like comparing it to the feel of another show, a really good one, True Detective, the first season, that's totally the vibe I get because it's split between 2 times in the era, 2 different eras.
You know what, man? I love the fact that we're getting something different with our superheroes.
Yeah.
And I think people's brains have been broken by the MCU because Marvel has had movies that have deviated and been different. And when they have, they've usually been really good. But I think there's an established tone and a lot of these movies kind of stick to it. And it's definitely looking like, just like the comic books, DC is giving them a little bit more freedom to kind of do what they want.
It's provable that Marvel has a formula. You can talk to directors who once worked for them and don't anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. They have said, like, there's a formula.
I mean, look at Edgar Wright and
yeah,
Ant-Man.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
But look, I think DC is, whatever you want to say, however I feel about James Gunn, but I think the DCU is doing the right idea, which is we're going to allow storytellers to tell stories that are compelling and good and well written. It doesn't really matter if it necessarily connects to something or else or not. It just matters if it's a good story that represents a character from our vast collection of IP. If it's not a good, well-written story, you're not going to get one. We're not just going to do a fucking Aquaman movie or a Wonder Woman movie because you want us to.
And you know what? We're at a point now where it can be more than just cape shit. It can be this, where it's True Detective meets Green Lantern.
In that respect, the MCU, if you think about it, has kind of painted themselves into a corner because they are so. Every single project that the MCU has put out is connected somehow, like the shows, the movies, all of that shit, and none of it has been like alternate reality except for the multiverse shit.
We should
take a break.
Yeah, we talked a lot about this.
Check it out.
I can't wait for episode 2. And this is more in the favor, the binge versus the weekly. I love that this show's weekly because
it's
there's
a
so
murder
many
mystery.
Theories and it's a mystery and it's fun to guess. And
I do too. Although I will say, if it came out all at once because of the first episode, I would have binged the whole fucking thing that night.
I might have watched.
I might have.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't have real jabs, so just saying.
All right.
Do you want to give us our?
Let's take another quick break, and then we'll be back to talk a little bit about D23.
Stick around.
Buying or selling a home is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make. That's why choosing the right real estate team matters. The Jenny Farrell team with RE/MAX Concepts has been helping families across the Des Moines metro find the right home since 1998. Born and raised right here in the community, Jenny understands the neighborhoods, the market, and what truly makes a house feel like home. Whether you're buying your first home, upgrading your space, or preparing to sell, the Jenny Farrell team provides expert guidance every step of the way, from market analysis and listings to negotiations and closing. Their consultative approach means you'll feel confident, informed, and supported throughout the entire process. Jenny Farrell Team, RE/MAX Concepts. Call or text 515-779-7500. Visit jenniferfarrell.remax.com. Experience you can trust. Results you can move into.
Whiskey lovers, get ready for the ultimate experience at Whiskey Fest 2026. From exclusive tastings and live music to unforgettable networking and premium pours, this is the can't-miss whiskey event of the year. Kick things off Thursday, October 1st with the Women in Whiskey Dinner at River Center DSM. Then Friday night, October 2nd, enjoy the VIP whiskey tasting event at the Meridian in West Des Moines. The celebration wraps up Saturday, October 3rd with the whiskey tasting main event featuring incredible brands, bold flavors, VIP early entry, and more. To top it off, Old Man Strength will be broadcasting live Friday night from the VIP event. Raise your glass and join the experience at Whiskey Fest 2026.
Hello.
All right, welcome back. Oh my goodness.
I'm so sorry.
I've been struggling with my allergies lately. Mowed my lawn a few days ago.
I made him laugh really hard, and that made me laugh really hard.
Yeah. Anyway, D23 happened last weekend, and Marvel released some things. And the first thing I want to talk about is the D23 Doctor Doom, like the Doomsday trailer. So we get different footage than what we've seen already. Somehow a better trailer than the one we saw before. Because I think for us, we're like, okay, we're going for it, and we're really showing the full power of Doom. Because you and I were thinking like, oh, you guys don't know. You don't know Dr. Doom. Like Dr. Doom is a bad motherfucker.
Well,
And this movie is really hyping that up.
He's been handled so poorly so far in live action. Like, hey, let's give him a skin disease.
And then
what?
How
and
will
then he
they feed
becomes
him?
metal.
You know how we'll defeat him? We'll just make a fire tornado with Human Torch, and that's how we'll beat him.
Yeah. Dumb.
And then whatever the fuck Fant Four Stick was.
Fuck stick?
Fant
fuck stick.
So I'm coming day and night. I mean, it's terrific, right?
What are you gonna do? I was gonna do
Cocainum.
You're
and you're over there being like,
dumb.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Fuck you, asshole.
And we're like,
well, then we're like, that was Doom when Thor hit him. And he throws the blast. We gotta find a way to edit that.
that was some good shit. So yeah, so we
Because
found
he hits him and he goes, I'm ballsy, and then throws him away.
So we got some Doom stuff, which
Okay.
I'm super excited
Yeah,
about it.
but no, yeah, this really showed his power. Because I have people asking, like, what's his powers? And I'm like, he's just a
Dude.
sorcerer.
All of them.
And then he's just that guy. Like, you don't understand. He's just him. You know?
We've been reading Doom Quest, right?
Yeah.
We have our dog. We have the
There's
dog.
nothing up there, dude. Sorry.
We have Doom Quest. Did we put the pizza away?
I put it higher away
Okay.
than he can reach.
He's
I'm
like,
glad we're
6 feet
discussing this on the show.
tall. No, but the Doom Quest show comic is reminding me why Doom, even though he's a vile, really awful human being, is such a good fucking character because he's genius level intellect, like plus. So like he can make shit as long as he's no matter what era he's in, he can make armor. He can make armor. The fuck was that?
He can make an armor.
He can make
He's
armor.
he's a Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom. He can make armor.
JFK.
Shut up.
He's got powers.
But he can make armor in like the the armoire. He can make armor in the 1700s, right? Armor hot dogs. But
Dinosaurs.
but he's also, he's also a master of like the mystical arts.
Yeah.
So he's got magic and science. He's like the perfect blend because he can do almost anything. And I know right now I sound like Doom is old. But dude,
He is.
that fucking trailer was fucking dope.
All right. Why did you do that?
Do it.
Took him off the screen.
Because
Well, so
I
no,
like
it's
people
fine.
to see us because we're way more
Yeah, but-
attractive than the Dr. Doom.
It's fine. I like the fact that we got the follow up to the Thor moment of him pushing him aside, and then because
Just one little bolt
Thor
from
goes
his
to hit
glove.
him and says, I'm not. You're gonna beg for hell before I'm through with you, pretty much.
Before I grant it.
Before I grant it, and Doom catches him, hits him, and says, "Hell answers to me, for I am Doom." As he resurrects all these dead Sentinels.
God damn it.
And
There.
It's just, as a comic book fan, I'm like, he's gonna kill a lot of people. And honestly, I love the context of this because people are gonna complain and be like, "This, you shouldn't have done Dr. Doom this way," or whatever. And I understand that, but I think this line in particular, where he says, "You are all living stolen
lives. You have to give
and
them
he
back.
is finding out that this whole multiverse saga has been fucking up, causing this incursion of the Earth 828 that the Fantastic Four are in. And Pedro Pascal looks amazing in this. So just like, answer me, Victor, like freaking out. And so again, him not being there in that the Latveria thing, not being there when the Fantastic Four around, that's all I needed for him to already be in that universe, and then just show up at the end with the kid. Like, this is all I need to understand. Okay, so the multiverse shit is causing inversions, and that's what's leading to Doomsday, leading to Secret Wars.
Yeah,
and I'm cool with that's all I need, and I'm ready
so
for
excited.
December.
I'm fucking so fucking excited because it just, I don't even care if everything, like when Endgame came out, there were a lot of rumors swirling about what it might be. How do the Avengers avenge, right? What happened in Infinity War?
Yeah.
But there were a lot of rumors, and pretty much all of them were like spot on. Like they're gonna go back in time and get the Infinity Stones. And a lot of the things. Here's the thing: I still fucking loved Endgame. I didn't care that, like, I wasn't sitting there going, well, oh, here's him going back in time. Like, I wasn't cynical about it. And here's the thing: even though I know a lot of shit about this movie already, there's a lot I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
I didn't know Cap was going to get the hammer, you know, in Endgame, right?
Yeah.
You know,
but it's all his. You got to think about it. Spider-Man fucked with the multiverse. Doctor Strange fucked with the multiverse. Captain America stayed with Peggy when that fucks with the multiverse.
Yeah, that's his impetus. He tries to save his own universe, and in the process destroys his own universe.
And realizes all of these other guys fucked with the timeline.
And that's why the incursions were happening at all. And so that's why they're living stolen lives, because you guys being fuckers.
Thor has Gore's kid, with his love, his kid, and like all this shit makes sense of like, yeah, this is why Doom's pissed.
Dude.
Cannot wait. So another thing that we found out from D23 is the X-Men cast was announced. So we already know Kit Connor, Sadie Sink, and Samara Weaving for Cyclops, Jean, and Emma Frost. We find out Christopher Abbott, who
from Abbott Elementary.
No, he's the he was the main guy in the Catch-22 miniseries on Hulu.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
There's some other stuff that he's in, but I think it's an interesting choice
as
Professor X.
Oh,
and then we get
I know
we have a Rogue, Indy Navarrete from Obsession. That's her breakout role. She's been in other stuff. Which, by the way, I was gonna make that my long box too, or I was debating between that and Mortal Kombat 2 because I just watched Obsession and she is fantastic in that movie. And there's people that kind of have their reservations about it, and I'm like, dude, did you see Obsession? She's great in that movie. I think she'll make a pretty good Rogue. We also find Maya Boyd, who this is her first movie being Storm. She's from Broadway, so that'll be interesting.
Cool.
And then we also find out that Adam Driver will be Mr. Sinister. We also don't know if Wolverine's going to be in it or not, because there's a good chance of it. I mean, they're all young. That I'm assuming there'd be a younger Wolverine. It could be also a little bit older. I don't know. And we also don't have Magneto. And I've heard rumors with the Magneto stuff, they're not going to make him a Holocaust survivor just because of timelines of not wanting to be 100 years old. And like, there's ways to slow his aging in the lore. I'm also on the fence of like what you and I talked about with Lanterns, where it's like, this stuff's an adaptation. It doesn't need to be 100% that.
No,
it could be tied to some other very traumatic event.
Whereas in the Ultimates, I think they make Afghanistan.
Well, the mutants.
What is it they make Captain
America's
America's war? It's Korea or something.
Yeah, they're failed super soldiers. Is what
I'm saying. Like in other Captain America versions, like when they've tried to do like a real timeline or whatever, like obviously, now like that's a long time ago. It's been 40 years since he was 50 years since he was unfrozen.
I love Adam Driver being Mr. Sinister, though.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's
cool
a
with me.
cool
I like.
idea.
You know what? To me, one of the better things about the sequel trilogy was Adam Driver as Kylo Ren. And I know he didn't have a lot to work with those shitty scripts, but he fucking killed it. When he's on the ship, more, dude. I don't want to kill you. No, I don't want to kill you. In fact, I'd rather go on a date with you, if that's okay.
He's also great in Black Klansman. Have you seen that?
I have not. I
He's
want
really
to.
good in that.
Yeah, I know about it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what he can do with Mr. Sinister. And
Mhm.
it makes me wonder, like, okay, are we gonna go into the whole Sinister the whole Sinister Gray Summer stuff this early? I don't know what we're gonna do.
But clearly they have a script.
Yeah.
Or I mean,
I think they're gonna really. Honestly, I don't know if Magneto and Wolverine are gonna be in this movie.
I don't know
They
if
might
they
not
will
be
be
until
either.
the next one.
And you're gonna call me a pig, but Cyclops, Jean Grey, Rogue Storm, White Queen is what we're talking as the X-Men.
Yeah.
No Nightcrawler.
That's all we know right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there might be others.
Yeah. As of right now, that's all we know.
And it has nothing to do with the fact. Hang on. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's one guy and 4 girls. My issue is that.
Where's Beast? Where's Angel?
My
Where's
issue is that
Iceman?
you should have. Look, all 5 of the White Queen shouldn't really be there, is what I'm saying. If you're replace her with like Beast or Nightcrawler or Gambit.
I just feel like because they're going for kids in their 20s, kids.
Yeah.
Jesus, I'm 32, going on 33. What am I talking about?
Tall.
But no, I mean clearly they're looking for mid 20s to 30. I mean, Samara Weaving is more my age.
Mhm.
I think she's like a year older than me. But so I think they're really going to put the future of Marvel on these kids. On these younger X-Men. But yeah, it just feels like they were going to go for the original team. So I'm like, where's Angel and Iceman and Beast? Because I don't mind Storm being there. I think that would work. And it's an adaptation. But Emma Frost is the weird one.
Because that's what I'm saying is like Cyclops, Jean Grey, Storm, and Rogue. I can hear and I can make cases for all 4 of those characters being in a first of. But the White Queen, not so much. I know she's been popularized in the comics recently over the last 20 years. Yeah. She kind of became an anti-hero and joined the X-Men.
I mean, the Avengers aren't even the original Avengers in the comics. So that's not the issue. I'm just looking at him like he's licking his lips. Like, did he eat some pizza?
Did he just eat the pizza?
Or did you drink some water? Which one was it?
Well, we'll never know. Well, we'll know in about.
We'll know
20
in
minutes.
a few. Yeah.
Anyway, I am excited to see what they do because, look, whatever you felt about First Steps, it was the first truly.
See, if I put my dog on here, we'll get more views.
Yeah, it was the first truly good adaptation of the first family.
Yeah,
the Fantastic Four. Now, I've seen stuff since then that's like it wasn't that great. It's kind of, whatever. I don't care because I wanted to see a faithful and good and truthful and not offensive adaptation of these characters. Now we are going to finally get, no matter what you thought of those X-Men movies, X2, X3, Dark Phoenix, all the other ones, right? First Class. No matter what you think about all of them.
Shit. We've already seen 2 movies with it. Please.
What you've already done. All that shit.
Jean Grey stories, guys.
The fact is that they were made by Fox, all of them, and they had no ties to Marvel.
Yeah,
I mean they did, but they didn't. They could adapt these movies. That's why we got Wolverine.
So Spider-Man is like Raimi's Spider-Man is like that.
Yeah. So I'm very much looking forward to making sure, because I think Feige's got the right idea. I want to make sure that these characters are shepherded the way they should be. Love our dog.
You got to pet him. You got to pet the dog.
Cooper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cooper.
Oh, hi.
See, we're getting viewers because the dog's on.
Holy crap. Jesus. Dude, hang around, okay, will you? Because
Yeah.
I know you can't see numbers, you're a dog, but look at that. It's like, you know what? It's like when you're it's like one of them cycle things. Just like 200, 300.
It's like a, it's
Those things.
It's like that fucking Chris Farley SNL sketch. And I says to the guy, and I says to the guy, and I says to the guy,
and
you know the skit I'm talking about.
will you play the thing?
Will
so
you
we can take
shut
the
up?
last break?
I'm sorry, that's not nice. Real quick, Vision Quest surprised me. We don't have to talk super long about that.
I'm excited for that too.
I'm
because
excited that Ultron's back. I'm excited that James Spader is in
give me James Spader in so many things, please.
all of this shit.
All of them.
All of it. He was great in The Office. He was great as Ultron. He's great as others. The Blacklist. You ever watch that? I watched this movie. I would watch that show. Also, Vision Quest will be the end of an era, because this will be the last live action Disney Plus show for a while, other than Daredevil, that's still ongoing. But yeah, they're take
pulling
a break
back from that, which is unfortunate.
I think something they should have done a while ago. Sadly, I think
maybe we'll get more one shots.
I wish, honestly, I think they should reconsider, and hopefully with this restructuring, they're going to be like, okay, even though she's outspoken against the whole Israel thing with Palestine, like she's free Palestine, pro-Palestine, like Mark Ruffalo, but why not bring back She-Hulk as a show? She works just fine as a show. You still have Daredevil going on.
It was the best Marvel show because it wasn't a multi-part movie like every other show was.
And you could have that going, and then maybe think of a third show that you would want to keep.
One shots would be fine too.
Better yet, I don't know. I'm just saying that you could very easily make a season 2 of Moon Knight about him forming the Midnight Suns and lead into a Midnight Sun movie if you want, and you could just put it on Disney Plus.
Hey Feige, we'll write it for you.
We are available because you could just follow that Jed McKay series because it's great.
Wow, we just outed ourselves as total plagiarists. Oh, we were gonna
Adaptation.
Adapt. Yeah, we're gonna adapt. Right. Okay.
All right. We're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back, and we're gonna talk about comic books.
Stick around. What happens when Iowa grain meets world-class craftsmanship? At Revelton Distilling Company, every bottle begins right here in the heartland. From locally sourced Iowa corn and rye to the final pour, our grain-to-glass process ensures exceptional quality in every sip. Whether you're enjoying our award-winning mulberry gin, smooth honey whiskey, or rich whiskey and cream liqueur, you're tasting the best of Iowa in every bottle. And now, Revelton can ship directly to 48 states across the country. Visit ReveltonDistillery.com and have Iowa's finest delivered right to your door.
At Three Beards Media, giving back to our community has always been at the heart of what we do. That's why we're proud to welcome No Pros Remodeling as our official community outreach partner. Thinking about transforming your home? From stunning kitchen renovations, all while still being able to use your kitchen, to gorgeous bathroom remodels that take a fraction of the time, No Pros delivers craftsmanship you'll love. Best of all, they can help you save up to 75% compared to the other guys. When you're ready to transform your home into your dream home, call No Pros Remodeling at 515-679-6509 or visit www.nopros.com. No Pros Remodeling, creating stunning home transformations while helping Three Beards Media make a difference in our communities.
We are back.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't have it. I thought I had another Boddicker.
Great.
One, but it's not ready.
Just fuck, man?
Cameron, you are.
You pick the order. You got the
Sure.
books in your hand. You pick the order then.
I got the dick books in my hand.
Yeah.
I say we do DC, Marvel, DC, Marvel, DC.
We have 4 books, right? 5 books? 5 books. We got 3 DC, 2 Marvel.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Which one we started with, big guy?
Absolute
Babsolute.
Batman. Did we get the sounder yet?
Oh my god, dude. This one?
Mechanized organism designed only for...
I can write a book about
You gotta let
what
that
you
one-
don't know.
You gotta let that one run out. It's a good one. You gotta play it here.
What?
I haven't used that one.
Not the one of... Yeah, we haven't in a long time.
Stone Cold?
What? Well, this week we have Absolute Batman number 23. What? Infernal Hulk number 10. What? Absolute Wonder Woman number 22. What? Queen and Black Thor number 1. What? And Clayface Celebrity Dirt number 2.
What?
Fucking love Skeleton.
What? What?
I need to finish watching Masters of the Universe.
Master. Wow. Oh, Master.
What?
I think
Masturbators of the Universe? Different movie.
that's the story of my life.
Would it be a giant dildo instead of a sword in the porn
No, it'd
parody?
be a probably a rolled up copy of Penthouse or something. You know?
We're never going to be monetized. John Dildo.
Giant dildo
Flying through space.
Flying through space. And everybody looks 'cause there's heroes on the way. Yeah, fucking bullshit.
Oh, fuck you.
Wow. So we open this book and Absolute Batman number 23. Written by
Oh my god. Are you serious?
Scott Snyder, writer, Nick Dragotta, artist, Frank Martin, colorist, Tom Napolitano, letter. I just like listening to my voice.
Really?
I've got some mellifluous.
I got dulcet tones.
I was in radio. Okay. So we have Alfred, and he's having dinner with or breakfast or whatever with his daughter.
Yeah.
And they're talking about he's trying to say something to her about he's sticking around. He's not leaving anymore. And he's telling her about Batman and stuff. We intercut that because she's like, I'm gonna tell you some hard truths, dude. And we intercut that. We go to all the Robins.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Look at you.
Yeah.
And so I'm not sure who some of the other people are. We got Dick Grayson, we got Jason Todd. I don't know who Duke or Steph is. Tim Drake, I know. Anyway. But they're talking about how their social media numbers are and how they got to bump them up and bump them down and shit like that.
Yeah.
And
yeah, they're all about like, oh, you're the most popular and blah blah blah.
And
yeah.
Jason is like, fuck you all for
He's-
like hanging out and shit. I'm gonna go.
He's actually trying to do it for a good reason. He's not trying to hunt the Batman Dick is not. And yeah, Jason's like, we got to hunt the Batman.
Oh, hunt. I think he said hump. Why are we trying to hump the Batman? What? That's right. So, so his daughter basically.
You ever hear of a blade job?
His daughter basically says like, "Hey, go fuck yourself, dude. You're an asshole." And we also see Harvey dealing with Gordon's daughter.
Yeah, Harvey Bullock,
and she's like, "Hey, you can help me or you won't." And he's like, "Well," she's like, "Get the fuck out of here." And then Harley's explaining to one of her people that they don't work with Batman anymore.
Yeah,
And
the Red Hood. So then we get a flashback of Bruce being a enforcer for Falcone.
You can't see.
Um,
It's just a panel, but present day, all of his villains show up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all of his friends that were villains. Yeah,
And they're like, hey man, we're
man.
worried about you. Open your fucking eyes. The patterns are there. Look, the zoom app. If I draw a line from the bat house to where you were standing when Chill attacked, I hit this, the crock pit. So, and you, Ozzy, your body in the footage, it was turned toward the penguin enclosure. My body. Eddie, you were nearest to the monkeys, the smartest animals in the zoo.
Yeah.
Now, Harvey, it took me the longest to figure you out, but you were by the petting zoo.
It's like
They
the
kept
Charlie Day meme.
rams there.
He's got
Yes.
like all the red yarn going all over the wall and all the connecting all these dots. Like he is fucking losing his mind. Scarecrow has fully infected his brain with fear, and he's paranoid. And maybe he's right, but he's like a croc, a penguin, and all this other stuff. And
then Mom shows up.
Which
what the
they
fuck?
made it seem like she's not dead. What?
Clearly. And Alfred's there.
Also, he still thinks his dad is alive based on the image that we got from the last issue that Scarecrow had him captive and he was alive.
So he's such a piece of shit and so pissed off and infected that he attacks his mom. And Alfred's like, fuck you, dude. Shoots him with like a electric.
Shocks him and is like, just stay down.
And he's like, fuck you. And he takes off.
So then he goes to try and make peace with the Robins.
Yeah.
They say no. They fight.
Yeah.
And then we get introduced to Absolute Clayface. And
well, they took down the Batman, and okay, so
he gave
I
up.
got him.
He didn't want to fight,
Right?
him, and they subdued him.
Tim, you came so it's Tim and Jason Todd, right?
Yeah.
And so they're like, hey, let's take a picture and stuff and all this stuff, and he's trying to tell him, listen to me, Scarecrow's here, you're not safe. And here comes Clayface just melting up and kills
He kills Jason.
Yes. And so he kills Jason, and of course he's trying to fight the fucking fight scenes with that fucking thing right there where he's just Batman, but he's also just
well, then Clayface is like twice the size of him. I also love that
he keeps
Clayface,
repeating to him
when he forms, you see arms and all these arms reaching out and pulling people in.
Yeah.
And
no, don't you fucking dare. No, don't you fucking dare.
just keeps saying everything that he's saying. He chops its head off, it puts it back on.
Yeah.
And eventually it leaves when Tim Drake wakes up.
Yeah.
So he believes that Batman killed Jason. And before that, Scarecrow shows up and pretty much rubs it in his face that he fucked him over again.
Yeah, but here's my favorite. Like the entire fight, he's just repeating back what Bruce is saying to him until the end. And he cuts his head off and he said, I told you to take me instead. And Clayface goes, I am taking you. Oh, it's this one. It's just overlay. So we can have that guy. And then they fight one last time. He goes through Clayface and he's like choking and he's like, you don't get to leave. And Clayface is like, no, you don't get to leave ever. And he just leaves. Scarecrow is like, haha, I got you. Yeah. And then we see when he was working for Falcone, he actually hurt Falcone and let that guy escape.
Yeah.
And we only see you're finished, Wayne. You hear me? You're done. And next the bat is born.
So, give it a solid B.
B?
No, actually, I give it an A. Let's be honest. I mean, if I was looking at it, and if I'm being honest, I see that book and
I'll eat your ass.
Wow.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. Turn yours down.
Oh,
Yeah,
shut
turn
up. You don't know. You're right.
Yes. I give it a solid A. There's even when there's moments in the book when I'm like, all right, it's still it's just a well done book, if you will.
Yeah, I have really enjoyed a lot of.
I just like
how he's played with the Batman lore,
right,
and done all these things with like the Robins, and how he's presenting Scarecrow, and just
it's all bigger than life.
Yeah,
and to be honest, that's kind of the way comic books should be.
It definitely feels like, okay, this is a universe that's run by Darkseid.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Consistently.
Yeah. No.
You know what? If you were to play an off-panel, off-topic drinking game, drink every time we talk about how great Absolute Batman is, how great Absolute Superman is, and Absolute Wonder Woman,
which we will get to also tonight.
Yeah. Next up, we got Infernal Hulk, number 10.
Sounder.
I could write a book about
Come on, man.
You don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
I could write a book about what you don't know. Yeah. Everybody says so. Everybody says so. Oh, we don't.
Like
I thought you had that up. So.
No, it sounded like shit. So I turned it down. I don't know what was going on there.
The fuck?
No, not. The
Oh.
sound effect didn't work well.
New Amazing T-Bird album, September 1st.
All right. Touch and bless.
You get one. Philip Kennedy Johnson, artist Adam Gorham, color artist Matthew Wilson. By the way, a shocking debut, a team torn apart. Who will survive? We already know because we've seen the promos for Chip Zdarsky's Avengers.
Dude, there's literally a preview of Avengers #1 in the back of that book, I'm pretty sure.
I know! The fuck?
Or the Thor book. I think there might be.
Right there! Look! Earth's Greatest Survivors.
Wolverine and Spider-Man.
This is literally the most un-Avengers team. I gotta be honest.
I don't care. I just don't care.
I don't either. But
Yeah.
Captain Marvel is like, whatever. I don't care. You better give me something good, Zdarsky. Hey, Zdarsky, get over here. Tired of your shit, Zdarsky. So,
Zdarsky.
Bruce Banner has returned as his old allies in the Avengers Fantastic Four search for a means to fight the Infernal Hulk.
Oh, we don't. Philip Kennedy Johnson.
Yeah, we did that. But basically,
yeah, but why you read? All right.
This is an interesting book because in the previous issue, Bruce Banner was they're trying to get his Hulk body back.
Yeah.
From
Samagaru, something like that. Samgaru.
Like, no. Sumanguru.
Close enough.
Hey, we could get sued for libel.
Oh, fuck you.
So
we need to actually.
Well,
Fucking
actually,
drop, you bitch. I'm sorry. That's
wow.
so nice.
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Anyway,
so they're trying to get and he tries to go for the riddle. It's the Neferib's riddle game, and basically the thing is whoever challenges the other, the person who gets challenged can basically just make his life a living hell, like his soul, like just torture him for as long as he wants.
Yeah.
And Bruce is like, oh.
But
we get to that.
Dr. Voodoo. offers him a way
After we
out.
see this awesome fucking,
Yeah.
he's like on the back of a giant. Anyway,
You can see it.
And just all
I'm looking
like,
at it in full screen. You can see it.
and just all like all the crosses and shit are arrows stuck
Yeah.
into the back. So then we go to West Virginia, where Lycana, like an Anna, and she's the girl,
The werewolf with wings.
She's
I just thought that was funny. Lycana.
And so she actually gets one of the guys to come back.
She severs the tie to the
Yeah.
Infernal Hulk, and he pretty much lets her know. Oh, my dog's back in the shot, so that means we'll get more views.
Hey,
hey, puppy. Yeah, she kind of lays down the thing of like, we can work together to stop him.
Yep.
And he's like, you don't understand. It isn't just what came through here.
Yeah.
He's got armies all over the United States, pretty much. What the heck was that?
So it's 8:30. If you're just joining us because you think this is when we started at 7. It's cool. Next week, 7.
I don't think we're fine. I think we're fine.
I just letting people know. Go back and start because you're like an hour and a half in.
Yeah, you missed a lot.
But I liked where she took like her skin off. It was like basically like a costume.
Yeah, it was like a coat.
Yeah, and she's like, I'm still trying to figure out
that was cool.
This.
Well, it's like I showed like in the last issue when she opened. What are you doing, puppy? You trying to get on camera? When she transforms, it like opened her mouth, like comes out of her mouth. It's crazy.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we're just watching Bruce Banner just get murdered over and over again by this Sumangaru. They, have him
constantly
on a
getting
cross.
tortured.
They drown him,
shoot him with arrows,
and then we see all of the DNX crossover shit, which I'm not even gonna touch with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, go to our YouTube. You'll get our opinions on Marvel Midnight and DNX. That's a TLDR.
Yeah. So, then you've done well, Banner. Indeed, you are passing. Clever. But I hope you are as grateful as my gift to you, a swift death. And he stops the sword, the blade. Banner does.
Mm-hmm.
And you asked where I learned about Neferev's riddle game. And so what happened is he's somehow, I don't understand what's happening to Hulk. He's able to get most of it, but he's got the temporary body of the Hulk. I'm sorry, Banner. Sumanguru is right. The rune did not have time to complete the spell fully. The body is temporary.
He only has a body, but he's Gray Hulk. I love that.
Yep.
He's just Gray Hulk. That's awesome.
Yeah. That transformation scene was pretty fucking
cool because he like swaps
gnarly.
bodies with the guy.
Yeah, it's
weird.
gnarly as fuck.
Yeah,
it's different from any of the other. It's the riddle. So then we see the end, and it's when all of the creatures that Infernal Hulk used Glob Herman to make are all coming down the bridge in New York over the Hudson. And they're just being attacked. So next, March. Oh, and continued in March to Hulk War, Infernal Hulk versus Wolverine.
This is how he spills in the main continuity,
I guess. But are you gonna go back to Infernal Hulk number 11? Or what are you doing? Are you confusing the fuck out of me? Because you know what? It makes me like this series less.
You like how Cooper just keeps poking into it.
Yeah, but he's awesome
in the frame,
man, dude. Yeah. I give it a B because it's a solid story. The art and writing is really good. I love the twist at the end, where the whole time he knows he has to go through this shit and survive it. His will. It's very similar. What's the other book we're reading where it's basically about will. Can he survive the will of all of those deaths?
Yeah.
And he does just long enough. And we'll see if this spills over into the proper Marvel universe. I don't think it will.
How do you explain it? And then Avengers Armageddon. I don't.
So basically all Hulks are dicks, but not all dicks are Hulks.
You're the fucking Team America. Sometimes pussies get fucked by dicks.
But dicks also fuck assholes, chick. And they're just getting shit all over everything.
And then you got shit.
You gave up on life.
Dick.
You gave up on life, didn't you? You bum.
You gave up on life,
Come on alive. Don't you fucking leave.
Oh man,
That's a fucking deep cut.
That was the night of that was the morning after the night of the great cereal debate.
Fucking A.
The most heated moment in show history.
We almost
came to blows. No, we didn't.
I was gonna say we almost started fighting. Oh, you guys came to blows?
What are you from 1950? Well, we gotta fight it.
We got into the fisticuffs.
He got walloped.
Bad knuckle.
Raps him on the forehead.
Wait, give us a
What we got's gonna turn your brain into shit.
I don't know if
what?
There's better ones.
What we got's gonna turn your brain into shit.
No, what's that from again?
Tenacious D.
Huh?
Tenacious D. Anyway, what's the next book?
Wonder Woman, Absolute Wonder Woman.
I can write a book about what you don't know.
Absolute Wonder Woman number 2. We got
It's a
25 minutes. The last we saw, Wonder Woman is back in hell for her month of, or is it a month every year?
Yeah.
Every month, 1 month every year, she has to go back to hell.
And she's like,
this is while Barbara Minerva is under the care of Kale and the Cheetah.
Yeah, she's still in that like Area 41 place.
Friends and Neighbors Part 2
Cheetah.
of 2. I believe what's his name? Thompson will come, or Hayden Sherman will be back next issue. Kelly Thompson, writer, Dylan Snook, artist, Jordi Belair, colorist. But so she's back to fight Scylla, which is a real Greek creature, but to me it just sounds like Elvis.
Priscilla.
Listen, Scylla. There were no other women. All right. You're the only one for me, Scylla. All right.
Brilliant.
In the ghetto. So she's fighting Scylla. In the ghetto. Get up, Bernadette.
Stop. Nope.
And
Shut the fuck up.
stop.
So-
Don't.
She's
fighting
She's
Scylla, but-
determined to get Cersei back.
Right, but most of the issue is actually Barbara turning into Cheetah.
Yes.
Which is cool because
Accepting the goddess of
Right.
Cheetah.
because she actually gives her a lot of reasons, like kind of good ones, to be like, dude, why don't you just be a fucking hero, man? You know?
Like, you don't need Wonder Woman. Be
No.
your own. And
You
then I like that. Yeah, it's like a.
Your dreaming did not begin with Wonder Woman,
Yes.
nor will it end there, Barbara. You are well beyond it already. You've always known that dramatic and important things would happen to you. And here it is. It is happening now. You must only accept it. And there's a pause. I do. And she fucking turns. They don't exactly show
yeah,
it.
but like the claws and
They
the
show,
teeth. Yeah,
yeah.
that's cool.
And then,
really
ma'am,
cool.
you should open it now. And Kale, she's gone.
Yeah.
Although, why take Cheetah's body? So we go back to the underworld, and basically, she's kicking Scylla's ass. The Manticore is helping to attack Scylla.
Yeah.
And
Oh, she also used that enlarge spell to make your fucking sword gigantic.
again. And then Cersei joins in the fight because she actually gets released.
She got free, yeah.
And the Jogs will chew through the barrier fast. What's the plan? So she what is it again?
What?
She's like, what's your plan? You're not going to like it. Diana, you didn't. You're damn right I did. What does she do again?
Well,
oh, she
doesn't want her to break her
to
free.
Hecate. Yeah.
Because she says, I don't give a shit, pretty much. I need you, and I
Right.
want you to break. Because
Yeah,
Wonder
she's
Woman
willing to
is
burn-
at her lowest right now.
Yeah.
Because when we get to the end of this issue, she pretty much is like, look, I needed you because I feel so alone. Because everybody that's close to me they get fucked up or they die. What's going on with Barbara? What's happening with her? I don't know. And yeah, pretty much everybody gets close to me dies. And Cersei is pretty much like loves her like a mother, you know, holds her like a mother, and says, you know, well, take care of you. And then yeah, Hecate, the splash plays when Hecate saves him from the Priscilla. Yeah, look at that. Oh, enough. Just amazing.
Yeah.
And then it pretty much says,
and Scylla's like, you know, I should have Cersei as, you know, and she's like, I never said you could have any of that. So she just basically gets rid of Scylla.
yeah, she tells her to fuck off pretty much.
And Wonder Woman tells Hecate, fuck off. And she's like, listen, you need to get your daughter in line. And if you can't, I will have chosen her mother poorly. And they show the last page is her with Cersei in their home. And she's just broken. Like, my friend Barbara, what will happen to her for the crime of being my friend? I cannot do this alone, and yet anyone that touches me is infected with the danger of my very existence. I've never felt so lost and so angry. But beloved daughter, angry is where I excel. Well, I will need new weapons. That's the spirit.
Yeah. That's how it ends.
And don't read Dark Knights of Steel 2.
How do you feel about we didn't give Hulk a rating?
I gave it a B. I thought we did.
Give it a B plus, just to be better than you.
I
give that an A.
Well, going back to the Infernal Hulk, it's a good issue and I like it. But again, I'm frustrated by the 9 different fucking crossovers that Marvel's doing right now.
Yeah.
I'm frustrated. So I like that Absolute Wonder Woman is kind of its own thing.
Yeah, A plus.
I don't have to worry about this going into fucking Avengers Armageddon or whatever, you know.
Moving on.
I give it a A.
There you go.
Thanks, man. Am I in charge of the books this week?
Yeah. You did it. You got the initiative. I'm
You're
just saying we
legit.
gotta.
Oh, yeah, we got 19 minutes. Okay. So Queen and Black Thor #1 is written shit.
We talked about the frustrations with the Queen and Black stuff, Avengers Armageddon and whatever Infernal Hulk's doing. That being said, I think you and I came out of this book a lot more interested in it and thought it was better than we expected.
Oh yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Because I got this when you came with me to New Comic Book Day, and we were actually on our way out, and I think it was in my pull list because Thor is.
Yes, you and I debated on picking it up.
Yes,
because
and
I
it
was
was
like,
there, and I was
do
like,
we
okay.
really need to? And
Sure.
you know what? I will give Al Ewing credit. We read Defenders of Light and Dark. And then we read this, and it ties in pretty well. It ties in really well because it adds on to that book. But damn it, man. Fuck you. I'm not playing your game anymore. Like, this is it. We only going to read this because it leads up to Thor 800, and we're going to cover that too. But I'm not doing any more of this fucking Queen and Black shit. That being said, very good issue.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really want to read #2. Do you?
I don't know if there is a #2.
Yeah.
I think it's just a one shot.
I'm not gonna read all those fucking Venom
and
books.
Sigurd Jarlsson. This takes place during Mortal Thor #9, which is when he's trying to fight the
Radioactive Man.
Radioactive Man.
Yeah.
So, and we also have Tyr, the god of Asgardian god of war, fighting Beta Ray Bill. So Sigurd is seeing that there's, you know, a problem downtown. There's a building on fire, and there's this mysterious woman creature, who turns out to be Hela in the end. But she's basically the whole time she's like, and every page is Beta Ray Bill Sigurd.
Yeah, it's
which I like.
And yeah, it's very thematic because it's both of them having a moment of clarity of like Hela is essentially telling Sigurd, stop trying to fight the natural order of life and death. And these kids, because it's all about him trying to save a kid in a fire on Sigurd's story. And then when he gets the kid's already dead. They died of smoke inhalation.
She's like, why are you crying?
Yeah. Hela goes, this is the natural order. and that while that's happening, Beta Ray Bill is fighting Tyr because Tyr's like, just give in to Hela. She's going to bring back Asgard. She's going to open back the realms.
Yeah.
And Beta Ray Bill is like, I do not trust her. I cannot trust her. And it goes back to the theme of, go ahead.
Tyr is like, you will never be anything more than a false Thor. And he stops, blocks his
sword. This sequence is so
you
bad.
You are wrong, Tyr. I will never be anything less than a true Beta Ray Bill. That is enough for me, and it will be more than enough for you. And he kicks his ass. Then the next page, Hela, you're crying. Is death so hard for you to bear, Sigurd? Is it such a monstrous enemy to you? What? How can you say such? Answer the question. Is death so hard? And Sigurd's like, life.
Life is
hard.
It is
life that is hard. And so, yeah. Hela leaves and actually helps revives the girl. The little girl. And she survives.
Now the part that I wanted to show the screen was when he blocks it with piece of dirt in my eye. Jesus. When he blocks it and it reflects, it shows his reflection in Stormbreaker. That's good shit. But yeah,
the art is really good. Did we say the last page is the credits? I don't think we said the credits.
Yeah, we'll mention it here in a second.
Sir.
But yeah, I like how this ends because it goes back to the Loki narration. It says this was a tale of two mortals, neither like the other, but both brothers, neither truly of Midgard realm, but both willing to fight for all they were. And like the whole theme of this is being Beta Ray Bill and Sigurd. I don't know what's going on. Embodied Thor without actually being Thor.
Yeah.
And filled his role in the universe without actually having it. And that's always been the theme of Mortal Thor and kind of where we're leading. But yeah, and then it ends with the two Thors. And it has the kid actually. But yeah, Hela pretty much gives him a gimme and says, I'll let the kid live. Pretty much to Sigurd. And it's like, well, at least she can sell his story. I was like, that's such a. I keep saying it, when he hits, man. Al Ewing has got some bangers.
Who's the art?
Al Ewing is the writer. Sergio Davila is the penciler. And then, yeah. We'll find out more when we review Thor 800 next week.
There's a lot coming with the Thor stuff.
And I give that an A. It surprised the hell out of me.
Yeah, especially because it was.
Because I wanted to shit on it. I'll be real. I joked about that. You know, we always come in with open minds.
Yeah.
But deep down, I'm kind of like, what are we doing?
Shots.
Because we've been burnt so much on this show.
Oh my fucking God, so many times.
Yeah.
So
sometimes you get a hit.
If we're a little reticent.
No.
I give it an A.
Write a book about what you don't know.
Both give it an A. That is more than I thought we were going to give it.
12 minutes. Clayface Celebrity Dirt number 2. I'm just making sure we know. The credits for this one.
Just read the book. Let's
okay. All right. Well,
I'm just saying.
Basically, what's happening is Basil Carlo is trying to be. I don't see.
It's at the beginning.
Credits. Okay.
After the podcast bit.
So yeah, Jude Ellison, S. Doyle, writer, Fran Gallane, artist, Patricio De Pecci, colors.
So similar to what happened in the intro of the last issue, where it was the actor's face melting. This is a right-wing chud podcaster that we used to cover on the Grift Report.
Yep.
And their face melts.
Yeah.
And then we lead into the story of the Clayface that we've been following, who's still trying to get to the real Clay. You know,
he turns
claim
into
his identity back.
Older man, because when Bob Palmer died, he basically took him over, and so he's talking to his neighbor, and somehow she's walking away from the Clayface that we know, the main character, if you will, who just escaped, and she clearly sees a new one. Another one. You drew a heart on my check before you put it down, and his like face is all fucked up. And she's like, I've got to go, but come by the diner anytime. And then now to alert the media about fake Basil. And so the main guy turns into Basil Carlo, and he goes to the movie studio. He gets there and turns into a crew member to kind of walk around and get into the Basil Carlo.
I really like how they show how he like looks at someone and takes over and mimics them, and like they kind of play with that throughout this issue. But yeah, what makes it fun is him keep hopping to other bodies. I still hold to the theory that it's all one Clayface, and they're all trying to converge back into it.
Yeah,
because they mentioned there was like 8 in the first issue, but
so hey, we don't recommend that you bother him in his trailer. Stuff have bad interactions. We show this girl who walks in, and she comes in and she gets fucking basically fucked up by the Clayface.
Yeah,
and they show like her face coming apart, and I mean, what do you just don't do anything, okay? Don't
go around him.
Yeah, go around him. So then she goes back to the diner. Or we're back at the diner with the Mr. Palmer.
Yeah,
and
with
so
him being
we're
the old man,
same main character. And she's talking to her neighbor. He's talking to his neighbor.
Yeah,
and she talks about how her twin sister is like hates her. And because she got into drugs and she absolutely became one of those addicts who ruined everything and broke every heart, but she's been clean, sober for however long, and she's a different person. But because she understands why her sister won't talk to her, but it's just odd because it's like we have the same last name, the same face, the same DNA. We used to be the same person, but she can't stand me. So then Mr. Palmer goes home, and then we see Mr. Palmer again coming back up to his neighbor, and she starts running away, and she almost makes it to the diner, but not quite. And we see the same types of hands, the Clayface, grabbing her.
Mm-hmm.
Next, Double Trouble. And then we have a little...
I feel like it's a B for me. Still entertaining.
Intrigued. Yeah, I mean... I'm intrigued. I think it's an interesting way to deal with the character, and I like the idea that they're playing on the kind of audacity of like, hey, this is Clayface 8, not Clayface 6. I'm like, fuck off, because DC is rife with that shit. Hey, I'm Green Lantern 7. I'm Green Lantern 3.
As of late, Marvel has done that a lot too. Let's be real.
Well, they do it differently where they have a legacy character, right? And to be honest, you do have Spider-Man and Miles Morales. You do have
I know what
Captain
you're
America and Sam Wilson, right? But generally,
and Bucky,
right? But generally, you've had one. You do have legacy characters taking over.
Dick Grayson becoming Batman. Sometimes I know what you're trying to say. I know it's dangerous. It's a slippery slope when you go with mantles versus legacy characters.
Well, no, Clayface is especially fucking egregious, dude. Clayface, there's like 17 of them because these fucking writers couldn't just go, it's this one. Or the editors were like, you can't use that one. You got to make a new one or whatever. So it's their own goddamn fault. But I like that it's playing. Are you just playing with the Funkos?
Trying to wrap you
I
up.
like that they're playing with the whole. Oh, there's like 8 of them. Well, how about if all of them were actually one guy?
I think that
the
might be
whole
it.
time.
I hope it is. Otherwise, I don't know what they're gonna do.
Because Basil Carlo is like the 4th one.
But that's the one I always knew. Like he's probably the most popular.
The first one was a makeup artist, like back in the 30s or 40s or whatever.
Basil's always been an actor, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the first one had no powers. He was just a dude who was really
Goop.
good at disguise.
He's like those Gwyneth Paltrow things, the goop. Kind of.
So
that's how you end it.
So what we're saying is Clayface 1
is a vagina candle.
Smelled like
a vagina candle.